Hey, so hello everyone and welcome to Pete's Kitchen. Today I'm going to be making the steak burrito a la Pasadita. Now La Pasadita was a group of Mexican restaurants at Ashland right off Division, and they were kind of set up, they were all within about a 1 block area, and one of them had these great steak burritos. They were open till 4 in the morning and maybe even later. And so you could go in there after the bars and get this great steak burrito. It had just steak, cheese, cilantro, and hot sauce. So that's all I'm going to put on mine. Feel free to put whatever you want on your burrito, but that's what I'm going to make it. The weird kind of thing about the La Pasadita was that there was another shop 2 doors down, restaurant, had a little bit more seating, and you could get chicken tacos there and some other Mexican favorites. And then there was another one across the street. I was never in there, don't know what was in there. It was kind of odd. I think these 2 are still open. But again, this is just a really great steak burrito. So the first thing I did was I grilled the steak. Typically you use skirt steak. I actually used a buffalo steak that I had. Grilled this up. Buffalo is a higher protein, less fat, a little leaner. It's got some other vitamins and iron. Over beef, so it's a good alternative to beef. Now it does have a slightly gamey taste to it, but I will say slightly. It's not like deer where it's really gamey. It's beef with, they almost say it's a little sweeter, but you are going to notice a little bit different taste. But again, with a burrito, you're putting it in with a bunch of stuff, and it tastes good, but you're not going to notice that change as much. So now on my griddler, I've got that set up to 250 on each. I kind of went through a little bit more with the griddler in a previous video. So here I have it set it up with the griddles and not the the line grilling plates, the flat griddles, and I've got them set both to 250. So the first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and spray a little oil on the plates. And I'm going to go ahead and get this beef going. Like I said, I already cooked it. If you can see this, it's a little bit medium rare on the light side of medium rare. Not quite rare, but on the light side of medium rare. So I'm going to go ahead and just get that on there, get that cooking. So we're going to heat that up there. Again, typical in your Mexican restaurants to do this for your beef. Now, one of the signature things with La Pasadita was their very hot jalapeno green sauce. What I've been able to come close with that is I mixed the La Frontera, which is it's medium tomatillo salsa, very flavorful, a little bit on the thin side, and then I mixed that with the extra hot La Victoria, which is a little bit more chunky. Now I mix that together to kind of come up with a nice consistent and retain that hotness for the for the sauce itself. So I'm just going to flip this over a little bit, let this heat up a bit. And actually, you know what? I'm going to turn that up just then up to 300. All right. So we got that going. And then I get my cheese and my cilantro. So now I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to start heating this one up. Nice big burrito wrapper. Going to heat that up a little bit here first. And I'll go ahead. Again, you just want to kind of reheat that. Don't want to cook it too much, just get it warm. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cook this up. Oh, it smells good. I did put a little bit of seasoning on this when I cooked it on the grill. Again, a skirt steak is typically what's used. Alright. We got that going. I'm going to go ahead and flip this. Let the other side heat up a little. there. All right, that's ready. So I'm going to do my last flip here. I'm going to go ahead and bring this over. I'm going to turn that down back to 250. We're good. All right. I got my meat. We're all good there. It's a nice healthy burrito. All right, then I'm going to put my sauce on. Don't spare the sauce. I'm going to go ahead and get my cheese on there. And then my cilantro. Alright, so we got that. I'll go ahead and fold up my burrito nice. Yeah, oh, it's a little hot. And flip that over. Now I'm going to go ahead and close this and just let that heat a little bit. Not much at all. Alright. Just a couple seconds more. Alright, and that should do it. There we go. Go ahead, that off. Shut this off. And then I like to slice it. And there you go. Very yummy. Say a little bit healthier with the buffalo. So you have a good day and good eating.